Hey guys, Dean here. In today's video, we're going to be doing a mod showcase on a mod called Howling Moon. So this mod is basically one that turns you into a werewolf during a full moon. I see a lot of people make a lot of noise about the vampirism mod, but this mod is kind of one which doesn't receive enough love. We can become a werewolf in this mod, and they have some pretty awesome powers. So if that interests you, let's jump into it. And also, I think this is part of the mod, but I don't know why this has tons of shade and everything's dark around here. That's also pretty spooky. There's a special way to become a werewolf, right? We need to actually get infected to become one. The way to do this easily is to spawn a werewolf. So we can spawn some here. Okay, werewolves kill skeletons, just so you know. We're going to arm ourselves up because we could get infected by a werewolf, but we could also just die before we turn into one. Okay, boom. So they're hiding somewhere in the shadows. I don't know where they've gone. They're up here. Wait, let's tail them. I think they'll automatically attack me if I go close enough. I think they're hostile. Oh, okay, wait, let's wear the helmet. We want full diamond protection. So these guys are running. I do not know where they've gone. Oh, they're chasing pigs. Damn, they literally have it out for everything, huh? Oh, damn. Black ones with red eyes. I hope these aren't like... Oh, you're infected with lycanthropy. Lycanthropy. Okay, oh, damn, these guys do a lot more damage than I thought. Wait, they might actually kill me before I actually transform into a werewolf. Wait, we need to lose these guys. There's no, like, F4 button to change game mode on 1.12, so I might need to do that again. But this time, I'm just going to do it with one werewolf. Okay, let's go ahead and do this again, but we're just going to do it with one. Let's attack the dude. Let's wait for it to say I've been infected. Unless the infection still persists, even though I've died. Maybe I'm still actually infected, even though I'm dead. I don't know how that works. Let's just wait for him to hit me a few times. Also, how many hits does it take to kill one of these things? This dude's really powerful. I think there's different colored ones, and each colored one has like a different level of strength. Damn, this dude's actually a tank. I think this might be one of the alpha werewolves. Okay, so the keybind is K, so we're already infected. I guess even though I died, it just meant that I was still infected. We become one by being infected, by being attacked by werewolves during full moon nights in forest areas. So typically, we'd have to be in a forest area like this one for them to naturally actually spawn. And once infected, we'll then transform during the following full moon night. So we've got to then wait to transform. And now you can see one of the ones that spawned before is still on a mad one up here. So we're going to end his spree. Oh, damn. Forgot I don't have golden apples activated. That didn't end well the first time that I didn't have them activated. Okay, let's put an end to this dude because there can only be one werewolf, especially when my dude transforms. We don't want this guy trying to battle for power. I'm sure there's another one or two roaming in the forest, but I guess they'll kill all the pigs and just disappear, so they won't cause us any problems later. Oh, wait, something's happening. Wait, the screen's red. Okay, now I have a few buffs. I think these are related to the golden apple, though. Okay, I'm still infected. I don't know what the red thing was on my screen. I think that means that, like, the process has slowly started to begin. Okay, what happens if we set the time to nighttime? Maybe that will speed things up a little bit. Oh, okay, I've dropped everything. Oh, and we transformed, boys. When we turn it to nighttime, we transform, and then we now have this menu, which is accessible. So this is the K menu. So this is just the transformation menu. You press the K button to access it, and it shows the inclination. So we're neutral. Before it was infected because we had lycanthropy, but we hadn't yet transformed. So this is the level. It shows we have a maximum level of 25 levels, and we're a werewolf. And this is the skills menu, which we'll run through in a minute because this is really cool. But what I really love about this mod is this pretty good customization. So we can have black timber, killer wolf, white wolf, and those are the standard normal werewolf skins, which look really cool. I'd probably typically go with the black one because that looks most awesome, but you can also change the model. We can change it from a werewolf to a different model. Now, I believe this is only in the other versions, or maybe when you get a certain level, because I remember changing it before, but right now it's not available. And it's in the skills menu, so we can enter a slot number in here and it'll activate the skill, and we can also click ability 1, ability 2, and put those skills in there, right? So we also, when we click on skills, have the skill menu, so we can have the ability to transform into a werewolf, and this gives us increased movement speed, increased jump height, unarmed attack damage being increased, so basically hand to hand without weapons is increased, and we get a reduction in damage taken. If we click on these other parts, we can see our stats. Okay, we can also assign these certain stats with points to increase our strength, and it shows you what these things do. So if we increase rend, it ignores 2 points of armor, and the goal is really to put points in all these and become absolutely superhuman, right? We want to become super powerful. And also these are abilities, so I just pressed assign here, so now we have climb. This allows you to climb up certain blocks. The amount of possible blocks increases per level, so as we level up we can climb up more blocks. So that's kind of cool. So it's like a spider but a little bit limited based on your level. So this is how to unlock new skills, which then we can assign 9, and then we have another menu here. And over here, we can reset the ability points to put them into other things. This is really cool. So then when we go off that, go back into the skills menu, we now have climb. We can assign how climb is activated. So when we hold sprint, it can climb. We can clamp onto the wall with certain controls. I'm just going to do with sprint. So as you can see, we can technically climb because there's one block here and we can just walk straight up it. And if we're a certain level, then we could obviously increase the amount of blocks which it would climb automatically. And as you can see, I can't actually use items as a werewolf. So everything we pick up, it can stay in our inventory until we scroll to it and then it will automatically drop it, which is kind of annoying. So if you want to keep things, you have to try and put them in your inventory, but not select them, otherwise you're going to lose everything. Now let's just see how powerful we are. So you can see I'm already sprinting super fast, right? And we have these particles coming off us, which I think may be from the golden apple from before, but it may be also from my newfound special abilities. I can't 100% confirm that. Then we have this pig over here who unfortunately is going to succumb to my carnivorous desires. So let's just see how much damage we do to this pig. Also, creepers still attack us, but they don't. Okay, I guess they do something. A full moon rises, the beast takes hold. So we've transformed as soon as we spawned. Okay, let's see what the werewolf's like against monsters. So monsters, they're still going to attack us, right? Just because we're a werewolf, it doesn't mean we're immune. And we still take damage. So what we need to do is we need to level up the werewolf and put points and skills to become stronger. Because the more experience we have and the more we level up, the stronger we're going to become. And that means like killing more monsters, assigning more points to levels, and generally increasing our abilities. As you can see, I'm now level 2 on the experience bar. And skeletons are still annoying, even as a werewolf. When I thought I would be super overpowered, skeletons are still the bane of my existence. But zombies can't really do anything. Oh, there we go. Wait, chapter completed, storyline. Wait, we've just completed loads of advancements for nothing. Oh no. We realized that a point blank creeper blast can actually hurt us from before, right? Now, I need to show you something, okay? Because if you want to cheat, which I'd recommend you don't cheat because cheating's bad, what I would do is you can use commands, right? So you can do /werewolf space true or space false, and that will turn you into one without the need to be infected by a werewolf mob. You can also do /werelevel and then the level which you want, so you can change your level on demand. And you can also do /werprogress, and this is an increment from 0 to 8, -1, 0, 1, etc. Okay? You can look on the mod page for more information on that, but that allows you to basically advance without doing it naturally. Obviously, playing as well is much more fun because we can just beat things up. I kind of feel sorry for these pigs because they really didn't ask for this beast to just like sprint full force at them. I kind of feel sorry for them. Even meat we drop. You'd think that a werewolf would be able to eat meat, right? But they just drop it straight away. And now you can see I've at least gained some XP towards the next level. And earlier when I mentioned this was the maximum level, this is actually the XP figure, okay? The number for the XP you currently have. Let's experiment with that, right? So let's do /werelevel and do 10. So we set the were level to 10. And let's do werprogress and press 8. Okay, that command's not working, but that is a valid command. For some reason, it just doesn't work. Okay, so now we're level 10. So if we type in werprogress, you can see, and you can also do /werquest 0 to 8, but for some reason the commands are both failing. I think there's a glitch with those. Now let's go into creative to show you some items, okay? So Howling Moon. So we have this moon pearl, okay, and we're going to drop it, but I can still show you on the zoom mode the item. So this is the moon pearl, right? So you basically get this from killing hunters who hold them. So there's actually hunter mobs in the game. Summon Howling Moon Hunter. So we can summon the hunter manually using the summon command. This is what a hunter looks like. Anyone who didn't know the summon command, really useful. I'd recommend using it so you don't have to find mobs. This is what hunters look like. And basically, these guys spawn with silver swords. These guys are going to be your weakness, right? So if I change my mode to survival, these guys are super aggressive. Look how much damage in one strike they do. But the good side for you, or the upside, is they actually die pretty quickly. And they drop moon pearls. Okay, these are required for werewolves to progress. So every 5 levels, have a moon pearl in your inventory and go to sleep at night. I don't know how werewolves can actually sleep, but you get the idea, right? So you sleep at night, you have a moon pearl in your inventory, and it allows you to progress. So that command where it was /werprogress, that's how you would do it naturally in the game. Okay, wait, okay, that hunter, that was a naturally spawned hunter. He came out of nowhere. He was like Randy Orton. RKO. Next up is the Hunter's Banner. So you may be wondering what this is. It kind of looks stupid, but you can also stack it on top of each other, so it's kind of like a tower. Makes it look much better. So this is created near villagers, or it may be created near villagers, and this protects a village from threats such as a werewolf and a zombie. So this is kind of put up as kind of like a totem or a banner, and this acts as a rallying point which spawns hunters around it and attracts other hunters to it. So this is definitely not your friend if you're going to be a werewolf like I am at nighttime, so you want to stay away from these. But you can pick it up and move it, but if I place it as a werewolf, it won't spawn hunters. But if it's naturally occurring or naturally placed, then it will spawn hunters. So if you find this thing, just run away, because it's going to be a fight that you probably can't take. Pick your fights wisely. But that's what that is. Then we also have silver. So we have silver ingots in this mod, and we have a silver sword. This comes from silver ore. So you can see here is the silver ore, what it looks like, and this is the silver ingots. And this is not your friend either as a werewolf. Any tool or weapon that uses silver is a werewolf's weakness. So silver is obtained from ore, smelted into ingots, and then crafted into this sword over here. Let's test that, pretend we're on the other side of things, and look at this werewolf. Innocent werewolf, going to attack some mobs. We strike him with a silver sword, and it gives him this negative potion effect, which basically is not good for him. And you can see it doesn't kill them as quick as the other type of sword does, but it kills them pretty quick. And also this hunter, probably the same one that hurt me earlier, or killed me earlier, killed the werewolf too. As you can see, when I attack the hunter, it doesn't put a negative potion effect on him because he's not on the werewolf team. So that's pretty interesting how that works. Then we also have Wolfsbane. So this is a naturally occurring flower that you may find, and it also has a Wolfsbane Potion, okay? And Wolfsbane basically is your cure. It's kind of like the antidote, right? So it says here, the Wolfsbane subdues the beast. You are no longer a werewolf. So we have poison and nausea at first when we apply it, but when we press that K menu, now it says status normal. So if you get bored of being a werewolf in Howling Moon, you can basically reverse it and cure yourself, and now I'm just a human. But now every nighttime when I'm exploring in the woods, I don't have my awesome powers, and other werewolves are probably going to kill me. So that's the downside of that. So that was the Howling Moon mod for Minecraft. Perhaps one of the coolest fantasy style mods where you can turn into a werewolf and have special powers. Oh, blue slimes. Definitely not from this mod. I can't remember what mod these are installed from, but if you like blue slimes, like the video. Howling Moon is a really cool mod. Unfortunately, it's only on 1.12.2 though, so don't expect it to be updated anytime soon. I'd really recommend, this is just one of those mods where it's just worth going back to an older version to play. So if you like this video, make sure to subscribe. I'll be coming back with another mod showcase soon. I am working on a zombie mod showcase right now, but it's taking a little bit of a while to finish because it's a huge mod pack which I'm playing. So be looking forward to that sometime soon.